Hello everyone, welcome back to yet another political episode. So we are back and we got some news to talk about because breaking the new Texas map has passed the Texas Senate. It's going to Governor Greg Abbott's desk and we can officially say we can add 5 new districts to the map. Now, disclaimer, I have added the 2 districts in the south of Texas, mainly because, I highly doubt that Henry Cuellar is going to make it a 12th term. He's been in here holding this seat since 2005. He has become super unpopular in this district. And not to mention, this district's a Trump plus 7 district. And this is a low propensity district at itself. It's not even certain that Cuellar supporters would even show up to support him. So I kind of added it in a long time ago. You also add Vicente Gonzalez's district, as I kind of feel like, it usually, Vicente Gonzalez could inch out a second term. I guess it really does depend. I think it does depend on turnout. But this is what you get right now. 223 seats for Republicans to 212. And the map shall be updated to match said results in a little bit. But let's just do the changes right now. We can officially add likely 28th district for the Republicans, 34th district for Republicans. That's a flip. You also have Greg Kasar's district being a flip. You have the Dallas district, Julia Johnson's district. You got the Houston district, Al Green. He's getting what he deserves. And there you go. Republicans have 226 seats. And this is, of course, not counting toss-ups. And you'll see the red bar is within the said margin. So Democrats still have a chance. But I'm telling you, Democrats, they are not winning unless they gain a net worth of 2. If they don't get a net worth of 2, they don't win the House. It's that simple. And what you just got with the news today, this officially going to the said governor's desk, who is 100% supported this. He's going to sign it into law. This is official. And until it's signed into law, the maps will update. So 270 will update their maps to look like the new proposed Texas maps. And some say that it will be signed into law probably tonight. It's possibly already signed into law. I'm not going to go ahead and go out of my way to find sources of it. Nope, they're not signed into yet, but it's either tonight or tomorrow or the next day we will have a new map, and I'm very, very, very excited about it. But of course, the Democrats will remind us that they are redistricting in California in order an attempt to retaliate, and by that means, we're going to say, you know what? Okay, if you guys go ahead and do just said redistricting, fine. We're not going to be hypocritical about this, but we will say this is unconstitutional. And we'll say this is obvious because Texans gave the Texas legislator the right via law to change to gerrymander, right? That's in the Texas Constitution. Texas voters gave Texas the right to gerrymander via their legislature. Californians in 2011 forbid their state from gerrymandering by establishing an independent commission. Gavin Newsom is not respecting those 2011 results. And as a result, he is pushing for a ballot measure that would overturn that. Obviously, people understand how this is going. You got anti-Trump Republicans like Mr. Schwarzenegger, former Governor Schwarzenegger, Arnold Schwarzenegger, who was a supporter of the Democrats, like in 2020, and I want to believe he backed Harris, very likely, in 2024. For once, he is falling in line with his party in this case, and he's saying, "Look, we cannot get behind this. We cannot get behind this. This is outright unconstitutional." Not only that, when you go out in the public, it's this push to destroy in this independent commission set by Gavin Newsom. It's very, very, very unpopular. So I want to try to find a list of California ballot measures. No, I don't want. Okay, let's see if there's a wiki comments, because I think it's important to look at those results. And it said that over 60%, according to Kevin McCurdy, over 60% of the said vote of Californians supported the independent commission. And this, of course, was an effort by Democrats to install it. And now Democrats will say, oh, well, the Californians will do whatever Democrats say, right? Well, you're not seeing this in regards to polling, right? Polling suggests otherwise. This is very unpopular. A very unpopular move pushed by Gavin Newsom. And if you ask me, this is just a huge, huge, huge backfire. So, yeah, it looks like I do not. Is it 2010 or 2011? No, I don't think there is. Never mind. I would like to know, ultimately, maybe there's something on a proposition on Ballotpedia, but we can look that up. I don't want to spend the most time, but because I do want to analyze that ballot measure result that established the commission, because it will help derail this argument that the left is trying to push, that, oh, Texas is doing it, we can do it. Well, no, not necessarily. If you guys were going to do like New York, that would be different, because New York doesn't do a commission. California does a commission. And you just chose the wrong states to back your messaging, and that is quite goofy of you. But I want to say, which ballot measure created an independent redistricting in California? And I spelled it wrong, and that's fine. I just want to find it. But obviously, yes, it's a Proposition 11 in 2008, and it expanded the commission's authority. So yes, the Voters First Act. So that was passed into the legislature. And then a 2010 ballot measure expanded the commission's authority. So seeing that it's actually 2010, now I don't know why I would have picked 2014, but it's probably one of these, like this right here. Oh, Proposition 14, let's see. Proposition 20, 2010. So let's see. Proposition 20. And, oh, look at this. Look at this. Every single county in California supported this. And we can actually pull up Dave Leaps and see what he has to say about that ballot measure, because Dave Leaps also does ballot measures, referendums. So we can go ahead and look at 2010. Watch this. He doesn't have it. He has almost everything, and he doesn't have one of the most important ballot measures in California history. Oh, look. Here it goes. Referendum 2010. All in uppercase letters. Interesting. Okay, yeah, this is referendum. Very interesting how they came up with this. But anyway, I don't think I'm going to find it. 2010. Oh, yeah, here we go. 2010. See if there's Proposition 20. And it doesn't look like they have it. It's so stupid. Why don't they have it? Dave Leaps, please. I don't want to accuse you of being a leftist sympathizer. But good news is Wikipedia has the map results. Although, yeah, you got this county up here, we're pretty relatively more Republican, 60%. Yeah, this is a very popular ballot measure that Californians want. And just seeing that every county voted for it, even every single Democrat county, less than the conservative counties, but who knows? It could be like 59%, which is a double-digit margin. But yeah, if Gavin Newsom does this, that it's going to backfire in his face. So this is a lose-lose situation. What he can do is course correct by not going through with this. But if he were to go through this, then he is screwed either way. Let's just say he succeeds. Well, Californians will punish him in the midterms, that being Republicans. This gives Republicans leverage and a playing field, a good playing field, to go and hurt him. And I know you cannot, and he'll be like, oh, well, we're going to win regardless. Well, then again, it's not going to make you look good when you win by 54%. You see what I mean? You want to show the country that California is competent. The leadership there is competent. We know it's not competent. We know that. But Republicans will score a political win when they see Gavin Newsom winning. Oh, not Gavin Newsom. He's term limited. When they see the Democrat nominee win by 54%, a Kathy Hochul margin in 2022. Republicans could not stop talking about Kathy Hochul in 2022. And Democrats in New York did not have a good night. They were not happy. Even though they won everything, they underperformed expectations. And that hurt their morale. And that matters. So, honestly, if they go through, so let's just say the measure is proved thanks to Democrat projecting. District 1, District 3, we'll go ahead and project Josh Harder's district. You got the 13th district. I do think they're going to end up picking up Young Kim's district eventually. Yeah, Republicans still have 220, although Democrats are at 215 now. So they even the playing field for themselves. Although they're going to set themselves up for a dramatic failure in statewide races. Well, let's just say in other case scenario here, Republicans and let's just say Republicans score a victory in keeping this ballot measure. Then this ballot measure is defeated. Gavin Newsom gives Republicans something to win this year. Next coming months, Democrats, they should be looking forward to November. They have the opportunity to pick up a GOP governor seat. Generally a blue seat, but we know the popular governor, Glenn Youngkin's not running for re-election. And we don't know how Winsome Schurz is going to perform. So they very well will win and could win Virginia. And not only that, but keep New Jersey. And that I'm just saying, but the Republicans are not panicking over this because they know their expectations in these states are pretty small. They're like, for instance, these are blue states. Last time GOP won Virginia, 2004. President Trump hasn't even voted. Virginia has voted against President Trump 3 times. And all over 5 percentage points. Minnesota voted against President Trump 3 times. Minnesota voted against President Trump twice within a margin of 4. Okay, that's more telling. Minnesota's more conservative than Virginia, if that makes sense. And looking at specifically, it never used to be that case, which is quite shocking. But you got the ballot measure. Republicans succeed in thwarting this ballot measure. Guess what? Gavin Newsom gave Republicans something to be happy about. While Democrats somehow brag and want to make a huge accomplishment of winning Virginia and New Jersey, then Republicans will say, look, we won in California. We thwarted the Democrat Party's efforts in redistricting. We thwarted it. Democrats will rage. And not the ones in California, in that part, again, it's mostly because Californians want to keep their commission. Period. And I do think that a lot of Republican Californians will come out at mass to support the ballot, to oppose the ballot measure. But yeah, I do think that this will, this is going to probably fall apart. But I'm just saying, encouraging Republicans to keep carrying the ball. Don't drop the ball. If Gavin Newsom succeeds and he goes through with this, don't say, okay, they succeeded. No, Ron DeSantis needs to say, okay, Gavin Newsom wants to play the game, then we're going to do redistricting. Period. Okay? And we have a mandate to do it. We obviously know there were tons of illegal aliens in Florida, got into the census, screwed up the electoral college numbers, and especially our districts here. States overrepresented by Democrats. We need to cut some slack here. So we're going to go ahead and say, look, we're flipping the 9th district. We're flipping the Jared Moskowitz's district. We're going to go ahead and take Debbie Wasserman Schultz's district. We're going to go ahead and take these said districts. And look, we're back at 223 votes. We can play this game all they want. They want to go and take Oregon. They want to go and take Illinois again. And they want to do New York. We got Missouri. We got Indiana. We got Alabama. We can go and challenge those rulings in Alabama and Louisiana. We can go and challenge New Mexico if the Supreme Court wants to play race-based politics. Then we're going to make this case that, hey, look, white people who are a minority in New Mexico need a district. If black people are supposed to get a district in Alabama and Louisiana for being a minority, free district for Democrats because black people are a minority, then white people need a district in New Mexico. And Hawaii, because they're also a minority in that state. Even though I would be in their defense, though, it's kind of hard to draw districts in Hawaii, seeing that, although, you can, it's kind of difficult because it's 2 districts. And Honolulu is just too popular. But hey, you want to play silly games? The Republicans will play silly games with you. And for some stupid reason, Democrats don't want people to play silly games with you. Democrats want to play silly games by themselves. Okay, then they're going to look stupid by themselves. We rather not play the silly games. Rather get stuff done. And that's what we're going to have to do. Unfortunately, because of Gavin Newsom and their Democrat allies, we're playing this silly game. And we intend to keep playing it. If Gavin Newsom wants to continue, if does this, we're ready. Ron DeSantis, we're looking at you. He's possibly going to run for president. DeSantis, if he wants to wants to take the job, then he needs to keep the can going. He needs to say, hey, look, Gavin, if you go through with this, if you're serious, and if you succeed, it's about the threat. If you succeed with this, we are going to take our maps and we're going to redistrict. That's how Republicans fight back. That is a competent GOP, and we got to fight for that competent GOP. So anyway, what do you guys think in regards to this video? Let me know down below. And as always, I'll see you all in the next political episode.